Alex, and everyone who is here. Obviously, the time is now what we've been waiting for. So, Alex, the platform is yours. Why are we here? And then afterwards, we'll open the platform for people to ask questions. You can also do so, colleagues, on the chat room, so that it can expedite the process once Alex is done with the presentation. Alex, the platform is yours. Thank you so much.
Sure, thanks, Kulu. Thanks everyone for coming along. It's great to see so many people here from all the societies that Taklani mentioned, and thanks Anton for talking about the amazing workshop we had a couple of weeks back with the learners from Carnarvon. I'll get to that in a little bit as well. Yeah, so it's great to be here, and I'll sort of kick off talking about the amazing things we can do with amazing telescopes like Meerkat. So hopefully everyone can see this screen being shared. Fantastic. So yeah, so I'm going to be talking about the amazing citizen science we can do with Meerkat. And as everyone sort of alluded to already, this is work that I've done as part of my PhD in Oxford, with collaboration with guys here at SORAO and Department of Science and Innovation, without whom none of this would have been possible. I've sort of done my bits, but these guys have really done amazing work to help allow this to happen, both with the visit and workshop and training, and everything else. So yeah, I'm a PhD student based in Oxford in the UK, and I'm interested in looking for transient things with radio telescopes. Here's a picture of me with Meerkat in the background, which I was very lucky when I came to visit a few weeks ago. I got to visit the Meerkat site, which is a real joy. It really puts things into perspective how amazing the development of Meerkat has been, and the great work it can do, and the communities around which it exists, and the stuff we can do in those communities, in engaging everyone in as much as we can with radio astronomy in South and Southern Africa. So here's a lovely picture from Meerkat, and hopefully most of us will agree that Meerkat is a fantastic radio telescope. It takes amazing pictures of the sky every time it looks. So this picture here is from the Deep Q field, and you see every single dot of light in this picture taken with Meerkat is either a really distant radio galaxy, some sort of AGN jet that you can see some really nice examples of here on the left and here on the right. These huge outflows of plasma from galaxies, or some of them might be accretion disks around black holes showing flares and all sorts of interesting astrophysics going on. And the crucial thing to say is that Meerkat is highly sensitive, and every time it takes a picture, it takes a relatively large field of view. So at the sort of L-band frequencies, Meerkat has a field of view of twice the full moon, so over a square degree. And if you take regular pictures, with such a large sort of camera, as it were, there's lots of interesting things that you could see happening, changing and disappearing, transient things or variable things happening over time. And that's what I'm personally interested in. It's also worth noting that all the stuff I'm going to talk about is sort of commensal observations. So a lot of the observations I'm talking about were taken for some particular purpose, and then I'm using them for something else. So this is originally a sort of ecological concept where you have sort of two species of animal, and one of them gains from the sort of relationship between those two animals. In an astronomer's context, this means that someone takes a bunch of pictures with Meerkat because they're interested in something in particular.